Close your eye. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Ariana.
And I'm Olivia.
And we're gonna be filming My BFF Does My Makeup. So obviously I have my makeup
on. Obviously I don't.
So I'm gonna be doing it for her because I don't like people touching my face.
She's gonna be doing my makeup, but I have no say in what's gonna happen. So she can make me look really good or she can make me look really bad. I'm hoping it's really good. But
she already has her foundation on.
The foundation I used was this Lancome in the shade 230 Buff W, whatever that means. It's very matte. I used the primer too from Lancome. Yeah. It's the La Base Pro by Lancome. It's really good. These two together make my face really matte, which is really hard because I have really oily skin. So
the first thing that I'm going to use on her is the Glossier Balm.com in the coconut one. And this doesn't have a color, it's just to moisturize your lips. And she uses it all the time, so like you can put it on yourself. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use the Glossier Boy Brow in brown. And it's this tiny little wand. It's like the tiniest wand I've ever seen in my entire life for her eyebrows. So what I would do for brows like these. But actually my face is smaller than yours.
yeah, if she had my eyebrows, it would be like...
Yeah, no, probably not.
Am I Cara Delevingne yet?
No, you're better. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
So these are her eyebrows. They kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Okay, she has a really poor selection of brushes.
I just go to Target and the ones that are on sale, I buy them. And that's it.
I have one of my own that I'm gonna use, so this is like some random generic ass brush. Like it doesn't even have a name, but it's really good for when you're trying to smoke out eyeshadow, like as eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna use my my Tartelette in Bloom palette. It's really pretty. It has a bunch of neutral shades. I like neutrals. I don't like cool tones, so I stick to like the neutral warmer tones because we have brown eyes and I think it brings them out the best. The color I'm gonna use as a base is gonna be Flower Child, and it's like a really pale pink. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's this color right here. Yeah. It's so weird putting makeup on eyes like you've never put makeup on before. I'm so used to my round ass eyes.
It's just like one little sweep and it's done.
So the reason why it wasn't me who is getting my makeup done by Olivia isn't because of her makeup skills that she doesn't have.
It's a little bit about that too.
But it's more because like I've gotten my makeup done before professionally and I hated it. Because for one, you're not really in control of like you can tell them more or less what you want, but at the end of the day, like they're gonna it's not gonna be what you're used to because it's not you doing your makeup. And like I feel like my eye shape is very weird. Like it's round, but then it's not completely round. So when people do my eyeliner, they make me. I notice that a lot of like makeup artists do it with your eyes closed and they just swipe it, but like the way that my eye is angled, it doesn't work. So if I open my eye, I have like a lump of eyeliner on one side and it just looks really dumb. So I just prefer to do my own eye makeup. I'm not saying that I'm like super talented because I'm really not, but I just rather do my own. I'm gonna do Smarty Pants on the outer corners, and it's just like more of like a burnt pink, if that's even a color. It's called Smarty Pants, so whatever. And I'm gonna change a brush to this like, it's kind of like a dense elf brush. I'm assuming it's a crease brush.
We'll see.
I've never seen it before, but close your eye.
It was like $5, so shout out to Target. I
really like the colors in this palette, but there's a lot of fallout. Like and I have a really fluffy brush. I use the Urban Decay Naked brush. It's from that palette. And I notice like when I dab it in, like look at how much, see this? And it's like, it's really just annoying. But the colors are really nice, so it's kind of like, it's just something you have to deal with, I guess. One of my friends got this for my birthday actually. and I use it every single day. It's so much easier to do makeup on your eyes though.
Yeah.
Because your eyes are deeper set than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So like you have more defined lids, if that makes sense. Like my lids are bigger, but like your lids are like sharper. What is that? I don't know if that's a fucking thing.
Probably not, but I mean.
I'm just trying to explain my observation. I think I'm gonna darken it up now. I'm gonna use Rebel.
Ooh.
It's like a, I think like terracotta is a color, right? It's like a terracotta shade. But that's the darkest I'm gonna go for her because I don't want to have like a really dramatic look if we're just going to the museum. I'm being considerate.
Thanks.
Okay, and I'm just gonna do this in the outer corner as well. And turn this way. So I'm gonna use Firecracker, which is gonna just like spruce up this look because it's a bronzy, brownish, like, I don't know. But it's called Firecracker. And I'm gonna use that same lid brush. So this whole look is only gonna be like 2 brushes for her eyes because they're small. I'm actually going to darken the edges a little bit. I changed my mind. I want to do a little more drama. Because I feel like the bronze made it like less dramatic. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Activist, which is a dark brown, but like a very, very, very small amount because it's dark. Okay, and then I'm going to go over like whatever part of her brow bone is left that doesn't have hair to kind of like highlight it, but like I'm using a matte shade, I'm not using a shimmer.
Is this like something that people actually do?
They highlight their brow bone, yeah. But like yours is full of hair. So you don't really
I don't really have one.
Like
it's
not
just
really.
Brows.
She doesn't have a forehead either, guys. It's just brows.
Yeah, it's just all just brows.
So now I'm gonna try to put eyeliner. But I'm not using a liquid or a gel, I'm using shadow. So I'm just gonna use the darkest shade in this palette, which is, I think it's black. It might be a really, really dark brown. It's called Smoke Show. And I'm gonna use that one this random angled brush that I have. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing that I just did on the other eye. May God be on my side because this is gonna be really hard. So I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs, it's like a kohl liner, it's just black, so we'll see if this works. Okay, and I'm gonna smudge it out a little bit with the same angled brush that I have. It's actually really hard trying to do someone else's makeup. Like, I've done my cousin's makeup and my other friends, but like yours is hard.
Whenever I do my eyeliner, I put it on the inside.
Just the inside.
Just the inside, because on the top it's gonna be too much.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. It's because like the fallout is making the bottom look dark and I didn't want to have eyeliner there. So I'm gonna use this Lancome, what is it? Oil-based makeup remover. Oh my god, there was so much fallout, I didn't even... Look at how much fallout. So yeah, the darker shades, they get like an F as a grade because they make your, like they start to fall onto your lower lash line, and if you're not going for that look, it's so hard to get rid of them because they're dark. Yes. Okay, now it's coming out how I like it. So because I used the makeup remover, I'm gonna have to go back with the base really quickly. Oh my gosh, this fucking fall is insane! Gosh, Tarte. Okay. This is also Lancome. It's the Color Design palette in Ladies Night Out, and they're all warm shades, so this will work. I'm gonna use like this like champagne-y shade, and I'm just gonna go in with this brush. This is big as fuck. Oh, actually this one, here it is. And I'm gonna use this one. I don't know what color that is, but I'm gonna use it.
So you think I have to invest in better brushes?
Hell yeah. So the brushes that people use for makeup makes a big difference actually. Like, I know that we all want to try to save money, but I think that it's definitely worth it to invest in better quality brushes. But like, you can get you don't have to spend like a bunch of money. You can get Morphe brushes that are like the same price that e.l.f. is, and I heard they're really good. I've never tried them, but that's what I've heard. As well as their palettes, like their eyeshadows and stuff. So you just e.l.f. just, you know, the e.l.f. eye brushes, like I like e.l.f. products, but e.l.f. eye brushes themselves I don't like because they're very dense, and it's easier when you have like a fluffy, softer brush when you're just doing like an everyday look, I think. But it's up to the person, like whatever you want to do. Okay, this is another Lancome product. It's an eyelash curler, so this is kind of scary for you.
I am really scared right now.
Okay, so okay, mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna use this in Extreme Dimensions 3D Black Lash. It's a MAC, like those little like try-on thing. Dude, this is so dry. There's like nothing in here.
Yeah, I use it every day.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna try it. You actually have long lashes, but like, because your eyes are straight set, it's kind of hard for them to like really pop out.
And they're straight. Like, you have to curl them or else you ain't gonna see them.
Okay, so these are her eyes. Which took so long. But I like them, so hopefully she likes them too. Okay, so I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick. It's a highlight and contour stick. It's like very tan, and she's not tan, so... Well, not right now, she's not. Yeah. So I'm going to use like a really little bit of it. I've never used these before. This is really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to mark it on... Go like that, make the fish face. Okay, that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, I don't have any cheekbones, so yeah.
This is a sponge, like a beauty sponge.
Yeah.
Was it white?
No, it was brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
paint my face up.
I'm just kidding. So it's this Lancome Blush Subtle Palette. It has contour, blush, and highlighter. And I'm going to use the contour shade, which is a really light, like, brown, but it has like a gray undertone, so it'll look kind of natural. I hope. Okay, I'm going to use the Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. I actually really like how it looks on your nose.
Do I look cute?
Look like a little bunny. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put some lipstick. What's a lip? What is it called? Liquid lipstick. But I'm not gonna put a lot because I don't like how like a lot of liquid lipstick looks. Okay, so it's a cute color, but I want to take some off because I think that it's too much. Oh, it's the ColourPop one in Echo Park. It's a really nice shade, by the way. It's just that I know she doesn't like really like dramatic lips. I'm just gonna use this. So by taking this off, it's gonna make it look like it's like her natural lip color kind of, but just a little bit better. I'm just gonna put some more Balm.com on her because I want her lips to look kind of glossy. Oh right, wait, actually I have to spray something. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender. Close your eyes. Nothing's gonna mess my masterpiece up. So it took me an hour to do this, which is kind of how long it takes me to do my own makeup when I'm trying. So this is a finished look. I think it looks really nice, and well, now you can look at it.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Good. Oh, it looks okay. Alright, okay. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, what's gonna be on my... Yes, because you were like taking so much time on my eyeballs. I was like...
Yeah. I know you don't like a lot, so I try to make it as natural and Olivia as possible, but in my way.
Yeah.
So this is a look, and it actually looks good. I have my fucking eyeshadow on your nose. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna film some more now, so we'll see you guys in our next video. 5 hours later.